on that leading pack, and I believe it looks like Cordillo out in front as they hit in around turn number 2. That'll be bike number 452 leading, we believe. Roll-off also in that group. Whitney Blakesley up in there. As the pack now of about 30 riders heads around turn number 2 and goes up the hill. As they go down around turn number 5 and go into 6. Okay, here they come. They're in the first lap, and we've got about 30 riders coming to you as they come down the front straightaway. We're going to pick up the numbers and the names for you. Here they come by the first time. Okay, it was Steve Cordillo out in front. I thought we had some information cards on Cordillo, but we don't. But we know that he's been doing an excellent job of racing. The later half of the year, he's really picked it up and kept riders like Earl Roloff in sight, and now we find him out in the lead at the end of the first lap. And as they go down the back straightaway, he still holds on to a very big lead over the likes of Roloff and Walter Nito and Whitney Blakesley and Richard Moore, who's also out there. And it looks like bike number 251, Doug Tolan's also out there. We don't, and that's James Levine, excuse me, on that 251 bike. And Steve Cordillo still leading as he goes by the start-finish line. Roloff picking it up a little bit. Nito also in there. Richard Moore stacked right there in the middle of that group. Whitney Blakesley behind him. And it looks like bike number 843, who we don't have on our list here, is also in that top 7 group as they hit around turn number 2. So Cordillo's got a lead, but it's not as big now, and Roloff's starting to really pick it up, stretch himself away from that pack that he's... Okay, Cordillo's got the lead going down the hill, but the fastest bike on the racetrack right now is Roloff. Roloff plays these games at the start where he falls into about second or third spot and then picks the riders off one at a time, and that's exactly what he's done this time. Roloff definitely pulling away from that pack, dueling for third, and he's going after the leader now. Cordillo's lead is definitely in trouble as they come around turn number 9. Roloff's going to try and get in the draft and see if he gets around him as they come down to turn number 1. Here they come around turn number 9 and down the front straightaway. It's still Cordillo and Roloff, but it doesn't look like it's going to stay that way for long. Walter Nito still in third. Richard Moore holding down 4th spot. Whitney Blakesley in 5th. Keep your eyes on that action up front as they hit around turn number 2. Cordillo definitely having a lot of problems. Look at Roloff go around turn number 2. He's going to try and go over to the outside. He draws even with him and goes right around Cordillo, though he's standing still. As they exit turn number 2, Roloff has the lead and starts pulling away. Whoa, what a pass right around the outside. He waited, I believe he followed mentioned, Walter Nito now back in third spot. Richard Moore holding down fourth spot. Whitney Blakesley in fifth spot. Bike number 943 is running in sixth spot. And it looks like now Roloff still holding on the lead. Cordillo still in second spot. Nito still holding down third. Blakesley now up in the fourth spot. Richard Moore has dropped back to fifth spot. Bike number 943 we don't have on our list here. That's probably Eddie Kawaguchi, but we don't have him down here on our list. But he looks like he's running in seventh spot, and then comes Jim Labine in eighth spot, and then comes bike number 496, Eric Van Marter. He rounds out the top 10. In that 450 production class, bike number 24, Steve Fleming, holding on to the lead in that class.
58 on top.
Okay, after the boost that just came out of 9,
And it looks like he's got a pretty big lead. He's starting to work his way up through the 600 class. But it looks like unofficially it is bike number 24, Steve Fleming, leading that 450 modified production class. As it stands right now, though, Roloff starting to edge away a little bit in that lead in the 600 class. Roloff starting to hit up the hill now around turn number 2. And open modified production, 750cc and open modified production. Number 4, there will be a gap of about 10 minutes. We'll have to take a 10-minute break after race number 4 and then go into race number 5. Okay, our starter, Curtis Mannix, is holding out the oil flag. Evidently, some rider that's parked over there on the outside of turn number 1 with mechanical problems has dumped some oil on the track, so your riders watch it as they go into turn number 1. Rider that looks like he probably blew an engine on the outside of turn number 1, dropping some oil. And Curtis Mannix has pulled out the oil flag as the leaders come by the front straightaway. It's still Roloff out in front, Cordillo in second. And quite a ways back is Walter Nito running in third as they sandwich themselves between slower traffic. Richard Moore and Whitney Blakesley still putting on a great race for fourth spot. Moore holding off Blakesley, and it looks like, I believe that is Eddie Kawaguchi in right behind Blakesley there. Today, I'm pretty sure he'll probably win 3 of the 4. He will be favored at least, and it looks like he's going to bag one right here if he can hold on to the lead. You put enough gas in there to go that extra lap traffic. Moore trying action back there in fourth spot, and of course those 3 now and going up the hill. That's number 3, and like Kawaguchi still holding back there, keeping on. Won 5. Was it 5 or was it 6? Was it 6? 6 races that he won, and he's on his way to bagging another one. And he must mechanical problems and get-offs, and he seems to have solved that problem, and he's back to his winning ways again. Bike number 58, Earl Roloff, back out in front with Steve Cordillo, doing an excellent job playing the role Kenny Kopecky plays for a long time, shadowing Roloff all over this racetrack. Steve Cordillo definitely coming into his own as a racer out here. If it wasn't for Roloff, Cordillo would have a couple of wins under his belt. But bike number 452, Steve Cordillo, doing an excellent job running there in second spot and holding off that great race back there in the third spot, or fourth spot, holding off Walter Nito, and then that great battle for fourth between Moore, Kawaguchi, and Blakesley. Okay, Roloff comes by the start-finish line, and he gets the white flag, so 9 laps down, he's got 2.5 miles to go. Steve Cordillo coming by for the white flag in second spot. In third spot, Walter Nito, and now we're going to check out this duel for fourth. And it now is Richard Moore and Eddie Kawaguchi, as Blakesley is definitely lost from the scene. We thought we saw him kind of disappear from our charts here, and he is definitely gone, as Moore and Kawaguchi now battle it out for fourth spot as they go around turn number 1. It looks as though Steve Fleming's going to have no problems at all in that 450 modified production class. As Moore and Kawaguchi head around some slower traffic around turn number 2. Kawaguchi gets around it okay, so they're both pretty well together as they head up the hill. This is that battle now. This is the last lap. They've got about 1.5 miles to go to decide it. As coming down to get the checker flag, he's on the back straightaway going into turn number 8. Okay, we're looking for a leader, an eventual winner. He's heading around turn number 9 right now, and coming down the front straightaway, here he is. Earl Roloff, San Diego, California, bags another one. And in second spot, it's going to be 452, Steve Cordillo, an excellent ride in the second spot as he gets around some lap traffic. In third spot, it's going to be Walter Nito. And look at this battle for fourth. It's going to be Richard Moore as he's done. Held off Whitney Blakesley, and he holds off Eddie Kawaguchi to take fourth. Pre-grid, please. 750 and open modified production up to the pre-grid, please.